Hey everyone, Scott here with Quest Capsule, coming to you in a little different format today. Something I typically don't do and probably gets me one step closer to doing the live stream that I see everybody out there doing. And to be honest, believe it or not, I've always been a little camera shy, if you can believe that. Little form of social anxiety may dwell in the midst of Scott a bit. So the live thing kind of freaks me out a bit, but I figured I would take the first step into getting close to maybe one day potentially doing some sort of live stream. And it's going to come to you with what I'm going to temporarily call, tell me if you like the name of this, probably a little cheesy, but trying to, brand Quest Capsule a little bit. But I started thinking podcast, webcast, podcast. What about a PodQuest? PodQuest? So we're going to call this the first unofficial PodQuest from Quest Capsule. And my first official kind of bringing you inside where I edit a lot of the videos you watch out there inside one of my little home studios here where I punch some edits. But what I was going to do today was show you guys some probably footage that I typically wouldn't have used in a Quest Capsule video, but anything that's related to Cades Cove, it's hard for me to just kind of let it on the editing room floor. So I wanted to go through some footage of the Cades Cove Campground. It's just some random footage that I filmed going inside, and of course, anytime you go there, you shop around, and of course you smell the food and you see the people over there cooking. So I kind of went through the menu, I believe, in the raw footage. That's part of it. I'm actually going to play the raw footage from just a little coffee outing we took one time visiting Cades Cove, and we dropped in to get a couple cups of coffee, and I think we ended up getting a couple snacks. But we took a little look around the campground store, and that's what I'm going to do on this first unofficial edition of PodQuest. A PodQuest. Not sure how you would word that. But anyways, I'm going to pop that open and kind of walk you guys through what we saw here, and we'll do that together and see if we can stumble across anything interesting. All right, so yeah, this part right here is actually, just a quick clip I got right outside the campground store. And it looks like we got a few people out there enjoying an ice cream cone. A man actually exiting the campground store enjoying an ice cream cone. And I think I've actually got a couple shots of an ice cream cone in here. And I remember thinking when I saw those, man, that looks good. But here I am inside the store. And this right here was a shirt that I saw. And I think I can actually hear myself saying it. My daughter loves a VW bus, probably because of the show The Outer Banks, which hopefully, if you're into that show, you've seen the 2 behind-the-scenes vlog episodes we've done from Charleston, South Carolina, where the actual show was filmed. But anyways, that shirt, ooh, and check out those Cades Cove ornaments. And this was actually a couple months ago, so they actually had the ornaments out well prior to the holiday season. And maybe they do that all the time. But anyways, that shirt was a VW bus shirt, and my daughter wasn't with us on this trip. But when I saw it, I knew she would want that shirt. So I ended up not getting it for that day, thinking we might be back to the Cove area, but we weren't. But here it is. Didn't end up getting it, but that's the shirt. Here, I'll turn it up a little bit and let you listen to it.
Show her that shirt, Reese. Show her that shirt. Reese, if I don't get this for you this time, when you come to Cades Cove with me and Sarah, next time you will own this shirt.
Yeah, I'm always giving my daughter a little message on the video. But I told her I would, next time she's with us, I'll get her the shirt. And of course, I want the shirt too, because it's a pretty cool shirt. It's got a black bear inside the VW bus. Pretty cool stuff.
That time, you will have this shirt.
But anyways, I wanted to give that shout out to her. And I also want to give another shout out to one of our viewers. We were gifted with a action camera from one of my favorite followers out there, subscribers. Their names are Dan and Elaine, and they actually set us up with a really nice Sony Action X3000 camera, and it actually comes with this watch right here where I can view this camera right here. This is the camera that they gave me. You can't see it on camera, but I've actually named it the Dan Cam. But I can see what's being viewed on that camera from my watch, which is pretty cool. And they, like I said, gifted us that camera, which is extremely nice. And I've been taking the time to learn it. A lot to learn with that little thing, but just want to give a shout out to Dan and Elaine and thank you very much for the camera. But back to the video here. This book, every time I go to the campground store, I see this book. And I'll tell you what, if you're interested in the history at Cades Cove, this book right here, it just seems like it's packed full of a lot of the old families and some of the stories behind Cades Cove, which is really neat if you're a Cades Cove fan. But here we go. On to the better stuff of Cades Cove Campground Store, the food. Yeah, I was peeking the camera through here, and I saw this man making this hot dog, and I've never had a hot dog from there, but watching him make it, I was surely considering it, and looks like he's about to make 2 of them. I'm gonna have my peppermint here. But anyways, yeah, so there's the, and what she's doing right there, I figured out, was she is actually mixing the pecans and walnuts, the roasted pecans and walnuts they sell in those funnel packs they sell them in. They're like in the heated area there. They sell you like warmed cashews, pecans, almonds. I believe all 3 of them actually. But yeah, they actually stir those and candy those, I guess you would call it, right there in the store, which I thought was neat. I think I actually got a shot here in a minute of her like mixing up the actual nuts. Sounds a little strange. Yeah, I think I'm about to go over some of the menu here, so maybe I'll turn up the volume here and let you hear some of the latest. We've done a video before on the Cades Cove Campground, but this is 2021, so newer material, so I'm not sure if pricing has changed or if anything's been added. But there's those ice cream cones. I saw those and I was like, I might have to have one of those. But we ended up with coffee, which you'll see here in a few minutes. But here they are. So cinnamon flavored cashews, pecans, and almonds. And they make those right there in that pan. That's where that girl was mixing them. And then they put them right there in that in those paper wrappers, kind of like a funnel-shaped paper wrapper. Funnel-shaped paper wrapper. Oh, and there's Sarah giving a wave to the camera. By the Pringles. And I think this might be where I'm about to go over some of the menu.
Cakes and cone.
Yeah, here it is. I'll let you listen in for this one.
Ice cream are $4.25. Waffle cones are $5.50. You can go with a chocolate dipped waffle cone for $6 with your choice of flavors of vanilla, chocolate, or swirl. Kids cake cones are $3. And then here you can also get what they call the Loop Scoop, popular
Loop Scoop
dessert selection here at the Cave
That's
Cove,
probably what those women had.
At the Cave Cove Campground Store. And that is the choice of Mayfield soft serve, chocolate dip waffle cone, and 2 toppings.
So a 2 topping. And here I go. I think this is more of the food. That was the dessert side of things.
Cheeseburgers, the hot dogs,
Cheeseburgers, hot
chicken
dogs.
Sandwiches, veggie burgers.
They've actually got a veggie burger.
Pretzels,
If
chili
that's your
cups, pizzas. And of
Yeah, and
course,
I didn't
all
realize
the
they sold pizzas there.
delicious.
I actually
ice
think
cream
I got some
cones.
shots of some pizza being made. Either the pizza or the pizza boxes. Yeah, see down there a full stack of combos. Probably good for the loop. Got to have some snacks with you while you're driving around looking for black bears. Oh, and it's really cool how they have a lot of Christmas ornaments, especially getting closer to Christmas. Might need to get up there and get me one for the Christmas tree this year, which will be soon to put up. We usually put it up in November. I've actually done a video of last year. We put it up on November 1st, which was the anniversary of one of our dogs passing away, which is kind of sad, but at the same time we celebrated it with putting our tree up, and there's a video on our channel if you want to check that out from last year. But here's the pizza boxes. So you can get a pizza and a pretzel, which that's making me hungry right now. I love a good buttery pretzel. But yeah, pizza and pretzels, cheeseburgers, veggie burgers, they got it all at the campground store, which is really cool too. If you're camping there, go to the store during open hours and get you some food for back at the campsite if you're not cooking something on an open fire.
Yeah.
And there's Sarah. She got us. I forget which ones we got.
Yeah. I think that's
Yeah.
what we usually get, right?
Yeah, we got the pecans. The purple ones, if the colors match the kind of nut it is, we got the purple pecans.
I know in South
They're not
Carolina,
purple.
I've actually heard
They're
it
purple
called
wrapper,
pecan.
and it's pecan. And here, I probably would have had Sarah mix up the coffees here. You got to get the shots for the vlog too. So little direction behind the scenes for Sarah. I'll tell her to pour it and to stir it. And you got to see all that stuff. It makes you want a coffee. Which I'm actually, as we speak on this date, I've been off of coffee for about a month and a week. Which I tend to take a little break here and there when I start getting a little too dependent on the coffee. I like to take a break for a little while, so been drinking some decaf. That's about it.
I thought you were getting iced coffee.
Well, it was more expensive.
Sarah's pouring it up. I mean, that's really making me want to have a cup of coffee. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's good too. You get a couple cups of coffee, get your snacks. Like we got those cinnamon flavored pecans and cruise around the loop. Man, that's a day. No matter if you're in the traffic or not. Like you got snacks and something good to drink, you're all right. Especially when you're scouting out black bears and everyone knows Cades Cove's the place to see him. But here he is. It looks like he's about to make another hot dog. I wasn't sure if I was trying not to be obvious that I was filming back there, but I was just wanting to see how they get things done. Yeah, he's making a double hot dog order here. Now remember, okay, she's back there doing a self-serve or soft serve. All right, and here we are at the back of the van. Sarah's. We usually just get our coffee poured black wherever we're at. We bring a refrigerator bag with us, and we bring our almond milk creamer, which I've just grown to like almond milk. It's a little better for you. Of course, we got to have plenty of it. So I don't know if that definitely makes us a real coffee drinker, but a little bit of almond milk, and I think that was just a straight up regular coffee at the campground store or from the campground store. And if my memory serves me right, only because it happens every time she does it, I get on her about it, or I pick on her about it. Sarah, anytime she stirs, when I stir, it's always rotation, like nice vigorous rotation. Sarah's just kind of like a back and forth, so I always pick on her about like, stir it. So there, I'm giving her, maybe I gave her too much of a hard time there. But we pour it out a little bit because she probably needed more creamer, and that's exactly what she did.
I think it's okay.
But it looks like now we are locked and loaded, ready to hit the 11-mile loop. And that's pretty much going to conclude the campground store footage here. Like I said, that was just footage I had. And, it's not anything really I could probably base a story around that. I like to do a nice story vlog. Take you guys inside to see our version of a trip somewhere to a area attraction, or maybe just a store or a restaurant. Like to write a little story behind things, and I could have done that to this one, but I thought it'd be cool to start a new thing here. A PodQuest is what I'm calling it now. Call me out if you don't think it's a good name, but kind of works. Podcast, PodQuest. I mean, there's a similarity there. But anyways, that's it. And now in the footage that you're seeing now, we're just looks like we basically started heading around the 11-mile loop. But that's all I've got for you guys today. Just wanted to do something a little different. Wanted to come to you in more of a live, even though it's not technically live, it's live to tape, as they would say in the news world. So it's recorded, but it's kind of in that live format. Being that I've never done a live stream video for you guys. I've never went live. We'll do it live, as Bill O'Reilly would say. Minus one colorful metaphor. But anyways, Scott here with Quest Capsule, coming to you with a PodQuest. And hey, before I leave, let me play a little song. Play a little song on my guitar, and we'll close this one out. But thank you guys for watching. Not exactly sure where the next quest is going to be. Might actually be going on a little road trip to Colonial Williamsburg here soon. So very well could be from Williamsburg. We'll have to wait and see where it is. But for now, I'm just going to close this one out with a little Beatles song called Blackbird. Probably heard of it before. See you on the next one.